And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Castillo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that's in there for strike one. Bregman with a homer in his last game. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And here's the first baseman,
Alec
Burleson.
The first baseman, Alec Burleson.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now that's smacked to right center. Anthony makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Batting second, the center fielder, Julio
Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately. And first offering is fouled off.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Story on the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there. Rafael Devers up to him.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. A Next offering upstairs. That one blasted deep to right. Anthony going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Top of the second.
Leading
at
off
the
with
plate,
Red Sox,
Luke
the first
Raley.
baseman, Luke Raley.
Castillo back to work. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-0 down. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that misses as well. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Roman Anthony will hit next. Oh, 1 now. Next offering is outside. Next pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. On a line. And there's 1 down. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Here's the catcher to hit, Blake Sable. First offering, and it just misses.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This to third, Devers. Tosses across to first, 3rd out. Back in Seattle, and now here's the veteran DH, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. Machado is out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Arozarena matched a homer in his last game. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Batting six.
Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And that's outside. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Outside, ball 1. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Story measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2011. Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. Just missed. That catches the corner. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and Story is out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Walk to open the ball game. Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Robles.
Strike on the inside corner. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. That one way outside. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Dylan Moore.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's too low, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, first baseman.
And up next for Seattle, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count
Now
right there. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch, and he just misses. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now Luke Raley. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles,
Now
so
batting,
impressive
the
that he
center
didn't get
fielder,
tied up or jammed on that pitch
Rafaela.
inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now at the plate, save down Rafaela. The 0-1. Abreu, the lead runner at second. Rayleigh on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So up next, Blake Sable grounded out his first time up. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next pitch way upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's down and in. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
Here's
Mariners,
Machado.
the designated
Singing, you
hitter,
can't ask for
Manny
anything more. This guy checks all the boxes
Machado.
offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now Randy Arozarena struck out swinging his first time. Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's Trevor Story now.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Castillo back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses down and away. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over.
Now
Digging in, Jose Altuve. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Swinging a foul out of play. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for
The
him in
batter,
this
number
one.
8.
Lau
Second
at the
baseman,
plate.
right
0 for 1 as he popped out foul to
Wow.
third his first time up. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2
Home
strikes.
team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of
The
tells you
right
that
fielder,
that's the
number
pitch he
10,
has the most confidence
Victor
in right now. Just couldn't
Robles.
find the strike zone.
Here's Victor Robles. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 0-2. Headed down the line. Anthony on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside low, and now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one to first. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back in Seattle, here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And another ball. That's out to center field. One up, one down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. A walk, and he's also single. In there at the knees. Strike one. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Castillo with the strikeout. Trent Thornton comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Thornton.
Two down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike. Hit hard, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Fouled off. He was late. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Robles going back, way back there, and gone. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Christian Campbell, 1 for 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And here is Blake Sable. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Emerson Hancock.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So 2 down, and here is Trevor Story. There's a strike. Four runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first, and Story is out. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back at T-Mobile Park, the batter now, Dylan Moore. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's the ball.
Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Makes the catch. One
Now
down.
batting, the first
Alec
baseman,
Burleson
Alec
up next for the Mariners.
Burleson.
That's in there, and that is strike
Hold
one.
on.
And there's a ball.
Ball.
The Red Sox
T-Ball.
leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Rodriguez.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Devers in the box again, takes a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
No,
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That one inside. It's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And Raffy falls victim to the K. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And takes low for ball 1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to screw up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. To the right side, Lau throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out.
Now pitching for the Red
New
Sox.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Quinn
Number
Priester.
68.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now it's Manny
Leading
Machado.
up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His 11th of the year. It's 5-1. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Outside corner, there's a strike. In for a strike. Good slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice
Now
recovery after
catcher,
giving up the homer. And now the switch hitting
Raleigh.
catcher, Cal Raleigh. A strikeout and a walk. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air left field. Abreu makes a nice grab at a full
Now
sprint.
batting, the second
Brandon
baseman,
Lau
Brandon
digs in now.
Lau.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to the left. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Red Sox,
Ready to
the
begin
first
the
baseman,
8th. And
Luke
now the first baseman, Luke
Raley.
Raley. Hancock back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and
batting,
ended pretty
the
quickly.
center
No
fielder,
messing around right there.
Cedon
First pitch
Rafaela.
fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela. Fought off foul. Raley stands at second with no outs. That one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fastball is outside. This one in the air. Burleson makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in,
The right
Roman
fielder,
Anthony.
number 38,
He's already
Roman
homered here in this one.
Anthony.
Just off the inside edge. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Foul ball. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Check on the runner. Campbell dives back in safely. And now it's going to be Blake Sable. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This one in the air. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
That clips the corner. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Slow roller up the middle. Slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now
and up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And that's down and away. Red Sox up 6-1. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
And another ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Burleson stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Two balls, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Check swing, went around. Counts full, 3-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
In the dirt. Moore over at second. Burleson over at first with 1 away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Devers, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And delivers outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
First and second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Mariners.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Lined into right. And a quick out, number 1.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes outside. Inside. And the count is 2-0. Slider right there.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Santos, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 8-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
And the 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now, Cedar Rafaela. Outside low. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. Raley off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this in.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 11-1. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. All Red Sox in this one. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sable in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. In and over, although plenty of damage done. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. To second, pulls him off the bag.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's your 1 to third. Bregman to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And that one missing low. Early 2000s Yankees, Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that
line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And now here is Brandon Lowe.
Wow.
And the slider just misses. Machado, the runner at third. Raleigh at first. 1 gone. Oh, right to the backstop. Raleigh into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's now 11-3.
nicely done. Brings home 2. When you can turn a ball around at 107.
Justin Slate taking over on the mound.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now here is Victor Robles. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped left field. Back there. And it's gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 11-5. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.